The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And this one's going to go. The wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
The game gets longer, baby. That's it.
Hey, let's feed it. Let's go.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready? Blue ready. Mike 51. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Check, green, triple team. Let him go.
On 3rd down, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Hey, take 26. 25's the mic. Hey, tighten down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
Here we go.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Yeah, Liz.
Rodgers going to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the right. Running back, this position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Check 9. Hey, check 26.
To throw is Rodgers. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. A first update now from Cincinnati. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 now.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
319. Too little, Captain.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Hey, all day, baby.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Alert. 3 down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A first down throw for Winston. Caught by Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Check 24. Check.
Now a first down carry by Jones. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 13. Check 13. Sonic.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll find Miller. That's complete. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Ready? Blue ready. Check 55 to Mike.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Let's go. Check tight right. Solo out there. Check the outs out there. 3 down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Flip it. 51's to Mike. Hey, I'm coming. Triple C. Where'd we go?
From the gun, Winston. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Run, right? 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Running right, Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Watch the edge.
3rd and goal, Winston. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Touchdown!
O.J. Howard. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch tight, tight end's right. Watch tight, tight end's right. Odd. 3 down. Odd.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, exit.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey. You got 3. 3 down.
Jump out.
31.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's calm down.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on. Sunday. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Green, come and see.
Mike, 51. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. 66. Bullet. Ha. Kill. Turn up.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready. White 25. Green, come and see.
Let's go, D. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Kill. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Wait.
Now Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Jones, able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Show an A. Check. Hey, stop. Watch the safety. Wait. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Let's keep bringing it. Stay in there. Hatch it.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Mine. 45.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 58 yards.
Check 30.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Record.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Easy. Wait.
Here's Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Ready?
They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go. Check. Lucky. You're coming.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And likely time for 1 final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing is Rodgers, and he's got the hook up to Moore. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch tight. Tight end right. 4 down. Alert.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Check the back.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On first down, Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, Haywood.
Rodgers operating from the gun. Able to power through. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, the 20, 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's McCaffrey. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Another down on the score. But the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
At their own 47-yard line.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Let's go.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1 yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Winston now to throw on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
Again, it's Jones. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready? Blue ready.
Mike's 59.
All day, punt. Check. Let's go.
On first down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ready? White 25.
59. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
Ready?
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Flip it, flip it, flip it. See me in your nightmares. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Let's put him on the bus.
Easy. Hey.
Mike check 33. 33.
Hey, get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
All you get is a headache.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Ready?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Tight dog.
Green, 17.
This is Logan.
Coming to you.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 short. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Here we go. Let's convert.
Hey, watch it.
Now Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 46.
Mike 51.
Hey, stop. Let's go.
Stop here, D.
Ship.
Easy.
Ship.
Slow. 51's the Mike, boys. 51.
Winston. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. H3, 282, help.
Mike, wait. Right there.
On the carry, it's Logan.
Shoot.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Let's get it together.
Now Winston looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. One receiver to the left is Evans. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
59.
Watch the slats.
Shoot. Sonny. Ball shot. Wait.
To throw is Winston.
I can't believe they let you play.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. K1 short. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's third and goal. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet and try and dial something up here.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The Panthers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third and 7. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Thomas has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Over. Here we go.
Rodgers to throw once more. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Strip that ball. Inside.
And 58 is a mic. Go 58.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ready. White 25.
Check, 59.
Hey, thumb.
Wide. Get wide.
Easy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes it to Evans. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Get him.
They run with Logan. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 14th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
You ready?
At their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Throwing again. Rodgers. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
26. Five.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
You ain't going nowhere.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
They run again with Logan. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Bucs on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing. Winston.
Watch the run.
He finds his target. It's Evans. So much for the run on third. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Check tight. Check.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
51's the mic, boys. 51. Orbit. It's defense focus.
Winston here to throw.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Get 300. Get 300.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Buccaneers, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again